I just had the weirdest experience. I don't really even know what happened. I was just coming out of Trader Joe's with my water, and I lost my grip. You know how heavy these suckers can be. And I dropped the freaking case on the sidewalk outside the store. A bunch of the 16-ounces fell out and started rolling. So I'm chasing them all over the parking lot, and this guy comes up and starts helping me. So I said thank you, and he just said no problem. But then he asked if he could have one of the bottles to drink out of. And I took a quick look at the guy, and he didn't look rich, but he didn't look poor either, definitely not really poor. So I started telling him, buzz off and buy your own. But something about this guy made me want to give him one. So I did. And he opened it up right in front of me and started drinking it. So I said, hey man, you must be real thirsty. And he said, you must be too. And then he said the craziest thing I'd ever heard. He said, I have water too, only if you drink my water, you'll never be thirsty again. So I laughed and said, well then maybe you should stop creeping up on strange women and drink some of that yourself. And then, hold on, I gotta get this part perfect. He said, my water isn't for the body, it's for the soul. Well, at that point, I labeled him a nutcase, although he definitely didn't look like one. So I said, look, dude, you seem respectable and all. You've got a nice haircut and your clothes are clean and you don't have anything pierced. And that was when he stopped me. He said, oh yes I do, and he held out his hands. And there were 2 holes, one in the middle of each hand. I'd never seen anything like it before. But then he took those 2 holy hands and placed one on each side of my face and tilted my head up so I had to look him right in the eye. I mean, the minute he touched me, I felt like I didn't want to run away anymore. And then he called me by my name. He said, oh, Annie, don't you know how much I love you? Look at me. Look at the way I am. Nobody could love me, especially not you. And then he put his arm around me. And he said, don't worry, I'll take care of all that. And I didn't know what else to say. So I just said, okay. And then he suddenly had the biggest, hugest smile. And all I said was okay. And he looked at me like I had given him the world. I don't think I'd ever seen anybody so happy in my life. And I made him feel that way. I had never made anyone feel good about anything before, ever. And then he kissed me on my forehead. And it was like no kiss I had ever had in my life. It made me feel warm and safe and clean. And then he was gone. I don't know where he went to, but I could still feel that kiss on my forehead. And I could still feel that warmth all around me. It was like he was still there. It was like he would always be there. Anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it'll be all right. I don't know. I guess I just thought maybe something like that had happened to you.